What up? I'm back. Today's August 15th, bro. I'm trying to eat something right now. I don't know. I've been painting for I don't even know, 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. I found this new style, bro, and I'm good enough now. I'm good enough now, man. My confidence is through the roof. It was one last thing for me to understand. You know, I've always had self-confidence issues, and that's cool, it's fine, it's whatever. But right now, that's kind of why I haven't gone after some stuff, because I've just been, no matter how confident I was, and no matter what I know my purpose is, and no matter how cool, I'm not cool, but I am cool, I guess. But just how this song says all of it. And it takes one moment in a lifetime for everything to click. And so you start to understand everything. And everything from the moment you was born to living the life that you lived, going through the stuff you've gone through. Because, I was talking to a girl the other day, a little teenager, and she was telling me a story about her teachers gave her all this stuff, assignment, 10 pages and 30 pages and so much work, and she was so nervous, and she had to, but she actually read it all. But before the teacher, before class started and before they did it, she was like, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, in her head. And everyone was doing that because no one wanted to be picked. And then she got picked, and she did well and all that stuff, and it just all working out for her, It worked out for her. And then when we were talking, I was telling you, it wasn't that bad, was it? I was like, it's the fear. And the fear comes from unknowing. It always has been. If you know what's coming, you're not afraid. Because you have time to assess the situation. You have time to understand what you need to do, what you don't need to do, what you need to get better at, what you need to focus on. And so for me, I haven't had any fear for the last year and a half. I really haven't. The only thing would be maybe rejection, a fear of rejection, a fear of not being good enough. And that's just for one person. It had nothing to do with anything else, because nothing else really matters. Because I'm good enough and better, for anything else in my life. It's just that fear, and that could go all the way back to, the first human being that was supposed to love me gave me up. And even if she did love me, and that act of her giving me up was love, which it probably was, and it is, I built my life on the fact that I was given away, meaning I just wasn't lovable enough, or something was wrong with me, and that I couldn't ever truly be loved by anyone, or I wasn't worthy of it, because I never got it. I never felt it. And maybe a lot of that was me not accepting it, but I just never felt it. And my mom's not here to whatever, but no one really knows. We could fight on this for all of eternity, but I guarantee you she wasn't capable of loving me the way that I was deserved to be loved. And I don't think a lot of us were capable of it. I don't think a lot of us are capable of truly loving other people, because we don't. We're not capable of it. We are capable of it, but we can't, because we don't love ourselves. We don't like ourselves. We don't trust ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. We don't give ourselves time. And I know that for a fact, that until you love yourself, and you love yourself completely, and you love yourself unconditionally, you will never, ever be able to love anyone else in this world the way they deserve to be loved. It's not going to work. You can't. Because you can't love somebody more than you love yourself. Like, that's science, because you don't even know how the act works. You're incapable of it. You have to know how to do something before you can do it. You know, you can't get something out of nothing. It just doesn't work that way. And so I go through life, and now that I understand with my eyes, my brain, with my knowledge, with my wisdom, with my time that I have given myself over the last year and a half, I'm understanding that I never really truly knew how to love until I loved myself. And everything that I ever did was false. Or very, very less than. Very, very one-sided. Very, very selfish. Very just surface. Ooh, look at me, oh, whoa, Cody. I'm a helper. I can help you guys do all that crap. But in the end of the day, it didn't mean anything. It was, I mean, it does mean stuff, but it was like my physical act is what I thought was showing love, and at the end of the day, it wasn't. It was just showing that I would neglect myself. I didn't think I was worthy of anything. I was less than. I didn't care about myself, so how could I even truly care about you? And this sucks. It sucks to go through this. This is the worst pride and ego check ever. But in order for me to grow, I have to face this. I have to talk about this. I have to live this. I have to say, you know what, Cody, you were a dick. You never truly loved anybody. Because you didn't know how. You were just going through the motions to get what you needed, which was attention, which was notoriety, which was being loved, supposedly. But it all turns down to attention and wanting to be needed, and to feel needed, and to feel wanted, and to be able to supply someone, take care of somebody's needs so you could get all those things. It was just a transaction so I could survive. But ultimately it was nothing. It was for nothing, because it wasn't really anything. And that sucks to say. It truly sucks to say. But it's honest. And honesty sucks sometimes. But whatever, bro. It is what it is. It's part of life. But honestly, which gets to my first point, is up until right now, I didn't think I was good enough for somebody. Or for anyone, really. And, even in my head, I was thinking, what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't have this, I don't have that? I'm in the middle of a transition. I'm trying to, figure out this life. I'm trying to, change jobs, change careers, change way of living. And how can I even ask for somebody to just love me during this process and just to go along the ride with me? I didn't think, because what if I failed? And even though I had to talk the other day about me, it's impossible to fail as long as you have time. But it doesn't mean it's still not there. Deep down, maybe you don't believe in yourself completely, and I didn't. I'm trying every day. I believe enough to keep going. But maybe deep down, that's a wound from the beginning of time for me here on this earth, on this plane, in this body, that I had to overcome. But until something comes out of me to change my perspective, which it did tonight, this song does right now. It's so crazy, man. There's a song on my playlist. It's the last song on my playlist that I found today and added. And it's called, You're Not Good Enough for Her. I didn't paint to it. But I did hear it. And I was like, hell no. I was like, when I heard the song, I added it to my playlist, but I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, no, I am good enough for her. And then I started painting. And My life is crazy, bro. My life is crazy. My life is amazing. That painting in there is ridiculous. And it's just the first one. It's the first way I've started doing one. Now I understand that what I need to do and how I need to do it. And to trust the process. And how to do the process so it works out right. And maybe maybe I'll have to paint something that would, that I've been painting for like 3 or 4 hours, like non-stop. And I may have to paint in 2 days now. I mean, I could do a whole 8-hour session or something. That'd be fun, but I'd have to start painting earlier, in the day. And in the morning, like, this is gonna be my job because I love it. And it's not a job, it's the most fun I've ever had. I get lost in it. I get excited, and it's a wonder. You know what the craziest thing is the process that I'm doing makes it a complete surprise. I have no idea what I'm painting. I have zero idea. While I'm painting it, I don't know. I am literally just following the course of the drips. I can't even explain it, but that's all I'm doing. And whatever happens. I completely surrender, and I completely surrendered today to the process. Completely surrendered. I started focusing. I started looking at the way the water dripped, the way it was going, and the direction of it. And I would do every stroke based on a certain pattern. And then that painting is a painting of David and Goliath. I have no idea why. But that's a painting of David and Goliath. Because I'm David. And the world is Goliath. And I win. Not on my own. But because I trust myself. Because I believe in myself, and I believe in what the Creator created, which was me. And I know as long as I do what I need to do and abide and follow and give myself time via giving the Creator time, then I will slay that giant. There's nothing too big for me. Nothing. My life is fun, dude. I'm physically tired. I am mentally tired. But the day was fire, dude. And I'm good enough. I'm good enough for anyone. And I know I'll hold my end up. I know my past is what it is. But that doesn't matter. Because my now is what I choose. And when you come to the understanding of all this stuff, that you are in control of yourself. There is nothing else that should be in control of you. Nothing. Not even the Creator. Because He's not in control of you. He gives you free will. He's allowing you to experience this world however you want. Yes. Real repercussions. For every action. For every piece of food you put in your body. Everything you drink. Everything you smoke. Everything you dip. Everything. There's real repercussions. Everything you partake in. real repercussions. But that's the point of being on Earth, is to experience everything within reason. Within reason. Because there's some stuff you don't need to experience. And there's some things that you can, and maybe you're strong enough to only do it once. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not your boss. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your mama. I'm not you. I don't care. I hope you don't do something you can't take back. But if you do, own it. And then from that day forward, just make sure you don't do it again. Right or wrong. We all make mistakes. It's part of life. It is what it is. There's no point about crying over spilled milk. Like, I don't even, milk's disgusting anyways. Nasty. It's not good for you. Whatever. It's not that bad, but I don't like it. I don't drink it that much. Hardly ever. But then again, that could be just a response from me not... I don't know, man. There's no telling. There's no telling. You know, like, you gotta think, like, if the process of you having a baby and then you get milk, like, the baby has to grow off of that milk, and then the people who don't get that milk, like, we've done studies on it. We know it's not as good. You know, I think I drank goat's milk growing up when I was a baby. But, which is a hell of a lot better than that synthetic bullcrap that they're giving your kids now. But whatever, to each his own. And but who knows? Like, you know, who knows what, you know? And you got people that breastfeed till they're 4 or 5 years old, which is cool, whatever, man. To each his own. But it's like that bond is so much greater than... I got none of that. Well, maybe I had a week of it and then I got ripped away. Like, that's so weird. Like, what does that do to you? Like, what does that do to you? Just deep in your core. I know it did a lot to me. You know, and now it makes me fear anything that I would attempt to love. You know, that goes with your abandonment issues. And it's to the core, man. It's not... It's in there. You don't even know where it's at. It's in those shadows, man. And you gotta jump in those shadows and fight them. But you don't... You're so afraid of the dark. You keep running from the dark. Hell, I just go blindly throw fists in the dark. I don't care. I ain't afraid. Hopefully you're not in the dark with me. Or if you are, just keep your back to mine and we can just fight everything away. But I don't know, man. Today was crazy. I can't really think right now. It's kind of like you come from like a euphoric trance state. And it's almost like a different world now that I'm quit painting. I just finished up real quick. I could, you know, and my next one's going to be better because I'm going to keep trying new things and figure out if I got to outline stuff and just kind of just work on the style because the style was sick, dude. But it takes a minute and it takes a minute and it's a process that's kind of weird. You surrender to the process completely and you start dropping colors and like, it's sick. It's crazy, bro. You know, and I know I'm getting help with it. It's not... You know, I'm a vessel. But, dude, I don't know, I love it. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day, bro. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Today was a good day, dude. I went to the lake today for about an hour. I got fruit this morning. And then dude, what did I do? I don't know. I have no idea what I did today. Today was just weird. Today was a Monday. You know, and Mondays I tend to like just try and chill, you know, take them easy and do what I gotta do, and that's it. And I was super tired. No, that was another night. Oh, so dude, I had a banging dream last night, man. I'm not even gonna talk about it, dude. But it was perfection, and it's the last couple of days my dreams have ramped up, and I didn't understand it, but it was all just confidence boosting for me, and just to let me know that I'm on the right path, and that I am who I say I am, and that I am worthy, and that I am enough, and that everything will be as it needs to be. And and when you're creating and you're living the greatest love story of all time, like, it is what it is, bro. You know, and you just surrender to the process of life. You surrender to the process of this world. You surrender to everything, because it's like, I found a happiness, I found a peace in everything that I'm doing. And I lived 35 years the opposite, which I was pissed at everything. I was pissed at life. I was pissed at the hand I was dealt. I was pissed at all of it. I didn't run around pity party. I was just angry. I was just mad. I wanted to fight anything and anyone, but I didn't either, because I didn't want to hurt nobody. Because I knew I would. And I just always knew I was something different. But I just never wanted to hurt anybody, because really, like, the injustices done to me were just done. I never really. It just wasn't like intentional. I think injustice is done to me, and so there was never really anyone I could be mad at. It was just the situations of life itself, and I think I always knew that in the back of my head. So that's why I would just stay by myself and be by myself, because I was just pissed at the world in general, but I wasn't really pissed at anyone in general. Like, it's just, people made mistakes. People did this. And so I had compassion throughout life, just because I understood that, like, people made mistakes. There's nothing they can do about it now. They can't change it. My life can't change, I thought. And it just is what it is. And it's fine to have compassion, but it doesn't mean you have to let people continue to do stuff because you're compassionate. That's retarded. You can't continue to let people abuse you and talk down to you and treat you bad, because that's literally retarded. And I kind of look at, man, I don't know, I'm really tired. And I'm kind of thinking about stuff in my head right now. And I'm kind of thinking about like Jordan Peterson. And just how he got big. It's because they were trying to sue him and get him fired for not using gender pronouns. And, or whatever all that stuff is. And it's like, if someone asked me to call them something, I will. But I look at life where it's like there's a time and place for everything. And I kind of hinted at this the other day, where it's like, when I was in a situation with someone who was a boss of something else, I can't be dominant. I don't have a say in the fight. I just have to sit there. And it's like, I think the biggest problem in this world is like people don't understand, which I get it, man. I mean, sometimes like you got to be a certain way in certain places, and then again, I'm such a rebel. Like, this makes zero sense to me because I'm gonna do what I want no matter what. It's either I have respect for you or I don't, and I don't know. It's not. I don't even know where this talk is going, but because I'm gonna do what I think is right every time. You know, I may end up walking away and hold my breath and not say anything because there's nothing I can do to change the situation, or it would be a wasted breath for me to say something to somebody who I know is not capable of changing. And you know, that will piss people off because then they'll be like, well, you know, whatever. But it's like, it is what it is. If you're gonna change, then change. Like, don't, you know, like, who cares? Like, why does it matter what I think? You know, I don't care what you think. I just want you to be happy and better. I just want you to be happy, and whatever that means. And I look at you and I can tell when you're lying to me. I can tell when you're not happy. You can say you're happy, but I can tell. And dude, I'm like completely happy. So like now it's like I know the gauge here because I feel it. I lived it. I'm living it now. I'm understanding this peace and like this understanding of like, dude, nothing effing matters. Like, nothing in this world is real. Like, I go through life every day and it's like, what's real is what I claim to be real. What I perceive to be real. And what matters is what I perceive to matter. Nothing else matters. You know, and if I want to spend time with you, I'm going to spend time with you. If I'm going to go do a job for you, I'm going to go do a job for you. Because I make it real and worth my time. And it's weird. Like, I went and did a job for a woman today, just real quick, checked on some stuff. Literally took me a couple minutes. And, I mean, it took me longer to drive there. But it worked out the way it was supposed to, dude. It was so sick. Like, I'm so aware of this. Where, like, my talk ended when I got to her place. And then I went and did the work. And I was going to start my talk again. I was like, nah. I was like, it only takes me like 15 minutes to get home. I'm going to use that time, even though it took me longer, to listen to music instead of start my 2-hour talk again. And so I do work at a place, whatever, real quick, and then leave, bounce. You know, head home. I'm driving, listening to music, just having fun, dude. Just having so much fun. And just leg out the window, just chilling, stuck in traffic, but like, it's perfect. I get to listen to music, man. I get to have fun. And who cares? Like, it's fun. Like, life is amazing. I get to see, I saw like a big dragon in the sky again. And just in loving life. And like, you get to see so much. And then when I got home, I talked to my buddy for a couple minutes. And I don't remember what we talked about right now because my brain is just fried. And then I went to my room. I told him, like, I'm fixing to go paint, man. And I go in there, put up my new canvas and start looking for music. And it took me a couple minutes. And I picked the first stuff and the first song. And that one was crazy because it's about... I don't even know, bro. I don't know, but my painting's crazy. It's not that good, I don't think. It was weird. I didn't have the right colors. Spray paint. Spray paint's so expensive. And I just, whatever. It's more about symbolic than it is good. It's not good by any means. And then I don't know, man. I've just been painting since then, dude. I don't know what time that was, 6 o'clock, and I didn't get done out of my room till like 9:40. And I mean, I still could have spent more time on that painting, but I was like, you know, it's good enough for now. It's a good enough painting that it's good. and I understand the concept. There was a lot of trial and error in the process, and it was a surrendering process as well, because it's like just trusting myself, trusting my feelings, trusting the way I'm pouring, trusting all this stuff, trusting the colors I'm grabbing. Like, all of it has to do with the trust and trusting me, but understanding that I am good enough. I am good enough. I'm more than good enough for her. You know, I'm good enough, and I'm enough. And you know, I kind of got lost in the painting because I'm listening to this song on repeat for the last couple hours. And like, this song is just doing repeat, and I'm lost in the moment, just letting the song repeat in my head. And it's like, I didn't understand until I got done, and I was like, I am good enough. And like, this seals it, because this is what this song's talking about. Like, the words of this song is ridiculous. Tonight is the night. I don't know the words, but you understand. And that's kind of the thing. Is like, now you know. And it's so crazy, bro. I'm so excited, and it's been a long journey, dude. It's been the longest ass journey when you look at it. Like, a year and a half of giving yourself 24 hours a day, which is something that I just never did. I never gave myself 10 minutes, really. And it's so crazy because it was worth it all, man. It was worth it all. So now I have the knowledge, now I have the wisdom, now I have the ability to truly go help the world, because I truly helped myself first. I learned it all through trial and error. It wasn't easy. I may make it look easy, but it's anything but easy. Anything but easy. I just took away all my choices, because I knew if I did not change, what's the point? I should just leave this earth and not continue. Because I was just so over it. I was just over it. Over all the injustices. Over all the victimhood that I didn't even know I was doing. All the pity party, even though I wasn't physically pity partying, but evidently my body and my mind was. And I wasn't doing anything about anything. I was just continuing to go forward and live. I wouldn't even call it living. Just existing. And so I gave myself some time, bro. And that moon's just beautiful. I thought I saw it in the corner of my eye. But man, I don't know, dude. I did go to the lake today, and I stood in the lake, and I took tons of pictures of the clouds. They were freaking fire today, man. It looks so crazy, because in the picture, I would cut out, like, any land or any kind of anything protruding that wasn't the sky. And it looks crazy, bro. Like, some of those pictures are effing crazy. They look like alligators, look like dragons blowing fire. Like, and you can't tell, it looks like water. It looks like a glass water. Almost like if you just look at ice. It looks like that. Like, it's freaking sick, dude. The earth is amazing. The creator created, like, perfection. And it's like, this is what I see. You know, like, you can't see perfection until you see the perfection in yourself. You can't do something if you've never done it to yourself. You can't see something if you've never seen it in yourself. You can't feel something if you've never felt it in yourself. And so all the points of being on earth, like, none of us are enjoying it because we've never gave it or seen it or felt it or heard it from ourselves. Because no one told us that. No one even knew. I mean, I guess you listen to these monks and stuff, but even then, they're like, this is not a path that many people can take. We can talk about it all day long, but you have to give up the world. You have to give up the world to find true enlightenment. But it's true, you really have to give up the world to find peace and happiness. And it's the greatest sacrifice ever. It's not even a sacrifice, because you're not missing out on anything. You actually gain the real world once you give up the fake world. You know, MTV was like ahead of its time. The real world. They were just the opposite. That's the world that you guys think is real, and it's anything but. Once you step into the real world, then you have nothing but peace, and you understand there's nothing but perfection around you. It changes everything. It changes everything. Dude, and people just get left by the wayside. People fall off from you. People walk away from you. People don't talk to you, because they can't stand in your presence. Because they know what they have done. And then they continue to be the victim. And they say that you did bad things, and maybe you did do bad things. But if you've done like me, well, I've tried to apologize for everything that I've done, try and reach out, send text messages, whatever. I do it that way just because I don't feel like having to try and defend myself. And if they want to reach out, they can reach out. But I'm living my life. I don't have time to go join a pity party. I've done the work. I've done it. I've given myself time. I've battled myself, my ego, my pride every single day for the last year and a half. It makes me laugh. It does make me laugh because it's fucking miserable. It's funny. It's hilarious. Because like every time a pride and ego battle comes up, dude, it makes me laugh because it's like, dude, you were so stupid. And now you can face it and you can deal with it. And it still does hurt your feelings. And you still get a little antsy about it. But you know that it's like, I'm so stupid. And it's that old pride and ego that's trying to keep you from battling pride and ego. But it's like every day I get stronger and stronger in it, and I laugh about it because it's hilarious. It's like, how stupid was I? How childish was I? How dumb was I? How ignorant was I? When it's all super simple. Just give yourself time. Start doing the work. Start questioning everything. And be willing to change everything. And to understand that you were wrong. And that your parents were wrong. And that your pastor is wrong. And that your college is wrong. And that the government is wrong. The only way to find out what's right is by giving yourself time. You know, yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's weird. I still get hooked on this religious stuff, man, because it's like, I still don't understand, like, I don't understand religion anymore. Because it just doesn't make sense. Because it's like, if Jesus, Yahushua, whatever you want to call him, if he was giving himself time, and he could do miracles, and he did all these things, and he just literally kept telling you guys, pretty much to give yourself time, to be confident in yourself, you know, to pray out loud, to do good, why does the church do the opposite right now? It makes zero sense to me. I don't get it. Like, if he preached one thing, why are you guys doing the opposite? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, are you not reading what he's saying? Are you not picking up what he's putting down? Like, he was talking to his Father. He wasn't talking to you. He wasn't talking to this external figure that we have pictures of. This idol. He wasn't talking to a cross where someone got crucified on it. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, he literally goes to a garden and talks to himself by himself. Who's he talking to? He didn't whip out a picture of himself and start praying to it. He was talking to himself. And therefore he was talking to his creator. Moses goes and climbs a mountain. He didn't bring up idols with him. He went to the top of the mountain to talk to himself. And via his creator. And maybe his creator was an extra. I don't know. Whatever. He was just talking out loud and maybe he did hear a voice. But when you talk to yourself, you can hear your own voice in your head if you're quiet enough. And once you start to learn and train, like, it's just your thoughts. You start to hear your thoughts. And maybe some people hear them audible and some people just understand that it is what it is. But it's giving yourself time. And doing the act of speaking out loud. It's an act. Faith without works is dead. Kind of the same thing. If you don't speak, I mean, some people can't speak, but you know, how do you? You're not really doing anything. You gotta make it real. I don't know, man. It's just weird to me. There's so many stories like that, and it's just like, I just don't see religion. It just makes zero sense to me. It's like, first of all, why it doesn't make sense is because you guys aren't even doing what the book says. Like, that's the whole point of all of it. You guys cherry pick everything. And you never reevaluate anything. And then when you do reevaluate it, you're just following another group that's already done and picked up their cherries. I don't know, man. You guys confuse me, dude. You guys confuse me so much. Because none of you give yourself time. You don't even know how to love. So how are you going to love the world? You don't even love yourself. It makes zero sense. You're just filling your time with an escape. You're always escaping yourself. You're always running from yourself. That's not the point of anything. Pick up your cross, not somebody else's. Not chase after other people's. Which even then, I don't believe that stuff is real, but whatever. I mean, maybe that's the real story. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't prove or disprove it. But all I know is that everyone just looks external for external things to follow. Like, it's so funny when, like, why does no one want to be a shepherd? Everyone wants to be sheep. And then even the shepherds are still sheep. So I think about, like, Seventh-day Adventists, like, they have the, you know, because I was raised Seventh-day Adventist for a long time, and they got, like, huge conferences that control all of these churches, and then so they all have to abide by those rules. And same thing with Catholic churches and Baptists and all of them. They're all in a big, you know, gang pretty much, and they all have to stay in line with whatever creed that they follow. And it just makes me laugh. Dude, it makes me laugh all the time. I'm like, why do you You guys think you guys are shepherds and you're shepherding over a congregation, but you're still a sheep yourself. Because you're talking to another group of people that are telling you how to run your farm. So you're actually a sheep as well. I'm like, it just makes zero sense. It just makes zero sense. And it's anything but easy to be a shepherd. And it's whatever. I don't see any other way to be. I don't technically want to be a shepherd of sheep. That makes zero sense. I'll be a shepherd of people. I'll help people, but I don't see myself as a shepherd. I'm just Cody, man, and yeah, I'm never gonna be called a shepherd. I'm Cody, and I'm doing everything I'm doing for me first. And if my purpose is this, then that's what it is. But I have to be the best version of Cody, always. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna make mistakes. I'm not gonna fail in the moment. I can't fail. It's impossible to fail. But I make a mistake and have to do something. That doesn't mean I'll get something wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to figure this world out. And I want you to figure it out. But you got to give yourself time to do that. Because I had to do that. Gotta be quiet, still, and talk. And laugh when you got them pride and ego battles. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's so funny. Makes me laugh so much. How dumb are you? Or were you? I'm not dumb anymore. I'm very intelligent. But yeah, I don't know, man. Today was cool. It's hard for me to remember today. Like I said, I'm still like in the euphoric type of cloudy space of tiredness. And I'm just trying to figure out. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just super tired. And but I'm super like. It's just like almost like. It's almost like when you get through with a battle or a huge task and like you're finally done and you're just in complete peace and understanding and you know you won, but it's like I'm too tired to celebrate right now. Like I'm too tired to even really understand the totality of what just happened and what I just went through and what a year and a half was. And because you already knew, like you knew you was gonna win, right? Like you knew you was gonna win the game, and so when you won, you were just like, I just want to go to sleep now, you know? Like I knew I was gonna win. I knew I had to give my best. Or I was confident in myself enough to know that I was gonna win no matter what, as long as I did my best. And now that you succeeded, you're just like, I'm just ready to eat and rest, and then I can celebrate my victory later. And that's kind of where I'm at, because it's like the victory I just won was all of it. All of it was to understand and get to the point where I knew I was good enough for her. And the only way that I could be good enough for her was to become good enough for me. Well, I can look at that painting in there and go, damn, Cody. Damn, Cody. And that's it. That's all I needed. I've never had a win like this. And I can't even celebrate. I'm not going to celebrate by myself. This is not going to happen. Because that and there is the start of something. It's the ending of one thing and the start of something else. It's the start of real Cody. The complete Cody. The Cody I knew I could be. The Cody I knew was capable. And it's so crazy because I surrendered the whole time to myself and to the process. And trusting everything. Trusting every single drip. Trusting every single direction. Every single flow. With no picture in my brain. No idea of what that painting was. I didn't even know until I was literally walking through my house and out here. And I was like, dude, that's David and Goliath. I had no idea. Life is fun, dude. And it's so freaking perfect. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I know I gotta go meet the guys and go put in, like, I don't know, a couple sinks and some faucets and stuff. And take me a couple hours, maybe. I'll work out in the end, and I need to run out to the job real quick and get some pieces so I can get them ordered. And I don't know, dude. My art style is fire, though. It's new, and it's crazy because it only works with the stuff that I use. That would never work with something else. I mean, it does, but it won't. It wouldn't. I mean, I guess it could. I mean, it does. I've done the process a long time ago. I painted a unicorn, and it ended up kind of that style, but it was a little bit different. Because I didn't surrender the process. And this is why I know what I'm doing is crazy, because it is a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of understanding. It's a lot of learning. And every day it's something new. And I don't even know what my painting yesterday looked like. But I did some of this yesterday too. And now I understand the real process of it. I was just kind of forming and playing around with it yesterday, and today it's like I understand the real process of it, where I need to get a little bit better, because I may, that's why, like, everything happens the way it is. That's why the background's the way it is. That's why the colors are the way they are. That's why they're super hyper colors, and that's why it's a process. That's why it's 3 different scenes at a time. Like, that's why all of it is the way it is. And, kind of what I understand now is that I could, I even know how to prolong my paintings now, where I could, a step process I could do, and where I could, I don't know, I think I still have to do it in one day though, because it's just the way I do things. So even a bigger painting like that, it's going to take me 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, I just need to start early in the day. This has to be my job, a lot of it, and it just has to be. And I don't know, dude. It's so fun. I'm so excited about it because it's like I'm enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Dude, it was so long my phone died. One videotaped me, so I don't even know when it died. Or maybe it died completely. And I think it was on full health, or full thing. So I don't know. I got to figure out a lot of stuff. And like I said, this whole process is trial and error, because now it's like I got to get money. I got to buy a camera that I can plug in and, you know, videotape for long quantities of time. And I don't know. Dude, life is getting crazy though. I'm so excited, man. Everything is fire. Everything's perfect. Everything is amazing. I'm just one day at a time. You know, one now at a time. Just now. And everything is so amazing. There's this little kid today. I was at the lake, and I just got in the lake and just I just got up to my knees, you know, and just took my shoes off, and we're just standing in the sun, listening to my talk, and like I said, just watching the clouds. The clouds are so beautiful. And this guy brought his little baby. I don't even know, bro. He had the biggest safety device on him, whatever you call that thing, life jacket, and it was so cute. The little kid, before he got to the water, he looked at me, and then he would just stare at me, and then he just started waving. So I just waved him back. It's cute as hell, man. Little kids are so adorable. So adorable. And it's like, what are they thinking? Like, it baffles me so much, because like adults, I can get the gist of what they're thinking, but little kids, I have no idea. And that's why, like, people that, so that's it, like, people, in fact, I get infatuated with people that, number one, confuse the living piss out of me, because their actions and their thoughts don't match up. And there's only a few people in this world that do it, adults that do that to me. And right now it's just one. And it's been one that I can think of for the longest time. I've never met anyone who confuses the piss out of me like this one person. And but little kids and children, like, they baffle me, because I can read cues and understand what people are thinking. But little kids, they're just so full of wonder sometimes. And maybe I can read their minds a little bit, and I read people's minds, and I think I can. But little kids, I can't. And it's just like a lot of that, I think, because it has to do with, like, I'm still technically a mystery to myself. And so I think when I look at little kids, or when they're looking at me, what I'm picking up with them is they're confused, or they're thinking, and they know that I am gentle and innocent and kind. I can pick up that, but I can't pick up anything else, because they're super confused. They don't know if I'm an adult. They don't know if I'm a child. But they're still drawn to me magnetically, like all humans are drawn to me magnetically. And most dogs like me, but there's some dogs that don't like me. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I think a lot of it is I'm a threat to dogs. It's just a power dynamic. And it's just they know that technically, I guess I'm a monster, and I'm alpha over them, and I think it's a threat to them sometimes. I watched it play. It's really weird. And sometimes it could just be my skin color. I had a guy who had a dog, you know, I guess got beat by like someone who was colored, and it took a while for them to like kind of allow me to like come around, but they did. They didn't care after not even that long, just real quick. So I don't know. It's like regular humans. Everyone's got trauma, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm so tired. I really just want to go sleep. I gotta go in and post this and. Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so excited, bro. I actually may not paint tomorrow. I wasn't going to paint today, and I wasn't going to paint yesterday, I think, but I need a vacation, like a real one. Like a real just vacation, and like a real one that's, I'm not helping people do anything. I'm not sacrificing myself for somebody else. Like, I'm not trying to fix someone. I'll help people when I'm there, but I need to, like, literally, like, just go. And if I meet people, I meet people, but I need to just go somewhere else. Man, I do bad. I just need to really, like, enjoy just like a week or something of just like, hell, a weekend, just enjoy, like, no work, no play, just enjoy life. And when I say play, I mean like not talking, not painting, and then not dealing with multiple people either, like just by myself or with one other person, and that's it. And then if we meet people or whatever, but I need one of those type of like getaways where I can really just celebrate. I need to celebrate what I've gone through, what I've overcome, who I am. I don't know, dude. I deserve it. I know that much. Cause like even I look back at like me traveling, like no, it's got to be different than that. Like it's got to be like me getting to pick this, me getting to choose where we're going. Not me traveling with somebody else, but like me going where I feel like going, and not surrendering to other humans, which is fine. It's cool. It's all within itself, but kind of like just I can't explain it. I just need to go. I don't know. Just enjoy life and just do things that I've never done, and cause I'm tired. Go to the beach, man. Just go to the ocean that's just like infinite water. Like now that I can appreciate the understanding of what it is, and you know, off into the woods somewhere and just go into the woods, don't come out for a minute, and I don't know, dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Because that's what I needed. I needed a painting like that in there. I needed a painting in there that I worked on for 3.5, 4 hours, and I never even knew what I was painting. Until I stepped out, took a picture of it, and even then I still didn't really understand it. And then I started taking a little bit closer up pictures where you could see it better, because my room is dark as hell and it's hard to see. And then when I could really start to see what it was coming out to, I was like, holy crap, dude. Like, this is next level. All I have to do now is kind of tweak the process and understand when and when I don't need to do certain things to it to make it lighter and brighter and stand out even more. But it's like, dude. And you know what's so crazy? This is the craziest part of all of it. Is over the last week, I've had a lot more deja vu moments than I ever had. Usually I had them sporadically throughout my life and through time. But lately, it's straight deja vu all the time. Like, I've already seen all this. I've already lived all this. I've already done all this. I already planned all this. I already knew exactly what was going to happen. And that's kind of why I never really had fear. And I never really sit in my deja vu moments either. I don't even a lot of times recognize them as far as like, I go, whatever. Like, I already know. I already know that I've already been here. I already know I've already did this. I already know this is part of the timeline that I'm on. I already know. I just know how I know. I don't know, but I know. And it sets me at ease. It gives me that peace. It gives me that understanding because I know this is so familiar. Because I've already done it. I've already seen it. I've already dreamed it. And it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna work out in the end. It's all gonna work out in the end, bruh. And like I said, that I just appreciate everything. I appreciate the fact that I'm sitting in my truck right now, tired as balls, sleepy, wanting to celebrate, but I have nothing left to celebrate. Like, I have no physical strength to celebrate that I know of. I could get a second win, but this journey's been rough, man. It's been a lot. Extremely tiring. But I wouldn't have had it any other way. My voice is gone. I didn't even talk. That's how tired I am. I was in my room painting for 4 hours. I didn't even talk until I came out here and my voice is gone because I gave everything to this whole journey. And I appreciate it, dude. It's so fun. The most fun I've ever had. And I do it again and again and again. It's hilarious. So fun. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but it's gonna be fun. I don't know, dude. I don't think I'm gonna paint tomorrow, though. I don't think so, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just excited. Like I'm just giggling like a little schoolgirl, cause I don't know, man. Miracles are miracles. They just blow my mind, bro. I just appreciate everything. I don't know. Dude, I just want to help people. And I think my art does, man. I think it really does. Like, yeah, art is crazy. Art is fun. Art is love. And, you look at it like anything that you create and you give it to the world or you share it with other people, that's love, dude. Because that's a very scary thing, like, because you're always going to have people that are critics. You're always going to have people that say you're not good enough. It's not good enough. Like, it's just, it sucks because you're literally putting yourself out there completely for all of it. And it's like, I just don't care. I just don't care what other people think. I just really don't. Like, now that I think about it, it's like I just don't care at all. Like what other people think. Maybe one person, but not the rest. Because I like it. And I'd put everything in it. It's weird, like right now it's so weird in my head. Right now I'm picturing like for some reason it's like Little Red Riding Hood story in my head. That's weird. I don't know what that would be. But not the story itself, just so, like, I picture like you cooking something or me cooking something and having a basket filled with it and then just skipping through the woods. I'm just so happy to, like, get somewhere with, I'll get to the person that I just created everything for. And then, well, I guess then the story would be like, then you get there. And there wasn't a wolf. It was exactly everything it was supposed to be. You know, it's so weird. You think about like old fairy tales. Like, why is that always trying to scare the piss out of you? Like, you think about the story of Little Red Riding Hood. You build this picnic basket full of fruits and vegetables and pie, and you're supposed to go to your grandmother's house. Like, but you get to your grandmother's house and that sweet old woman's gone, and it's some big ass wolf dressed up like your grandmama. But you're so stupid, you don't see that it's a wolf. You think it's your grandmother. I guess you could do that with life. But in my case, it's like, you know what? I trust myself so much now that I know that I trust myself. So that story doesn't exist for me anymore. Well, I still make it to my grandmother's house. I still get everything I get. It's the devil. It's the fear. It's the other stuff that is trying to get you to live the Little Red Riding story. And it only exists because it only exists in your mind. And you create the reality you live in. So if I'm creating the Little Red Riding Hood story in my mind and my reality, I'm still going to make it to my destination, and there's not going to be anything bad there. Because I don't believe there can be. I believe I've done everything I'm supposed to do. I'm going to get my happy ending. You know? Because I know I am. And there's no other option. So I've done everything up until this point. You know? I protected my grandmother. I gave her a shotty. She had one. There ain't no wolf gonna open her door and she ain't gonna blow them away. You know? I got her cameras. I got her. She knows everyone that hit in the perimeter. I did everything in my power, in my world, in my mind, to make sure that the destination that I was going to was protected the whole time. And I had help doing that. I physically didn't have to do it. I just had to do my end because I had people doing it for me. I had other things doing it for me to protect my goal, to protect my happy ending, to protect my grandmother's house. And I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who did that. So I couldn't have done it alone. Because I'm only one man. But I had to hold up my end. I had to get everything ready. I had to do my part. I had to trust myself that I wouldn't get lost on the way. That I wouldn't, that I could make it over the river. That I knew the direction I needed to go. That I prepared everything for anything. That I had the weapons and the tools and the knowledge and the understanding for the journey at hand. And I knew what time I had to be there. I knew what time I had to leave to make it there safely. And I knew I had to be patient. I had to wait. I had to wait till winter was done because it's such a long journey. If I would have went before, it would have been more difficult. I could have got stranded. I may not have made it. But I went at the right time. And I planned and I planned and I planned. Life is fun, dude. Life is fun and my brain is crazy fun. It's so crazy. It just does what it wants. It's so cool, man. And see, it's crazy because like my phone cut off in there, so now I know I can't paint something like this big without leaving it plugged in. And then I gotta have enough storage space because it could be 20 gigs. Who knows? And I gotta maybe buy a camera or something. I don't know. Figure out a long. I don't know anymore. I got so much I gotta do. It's a lot. It's a lot. Maybe I should buy like a 10 terabyte external hard drive. It's probably the right thing. Who knows now? They probably got 100 terabyte ones. I don't even know, bro. Whatever, man. Today was perfect. Like I said, I don't technically remember what all I did today because I'm still like on the euphoric high, but that's encapsulated with foggy tiredness. But everything was perfect today. I may not even have many interactions with humans today. I don't know. I don't know. But everything was exactly the way it was supposed to be. My voice is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Life is exactly the way it's supposed to be. My time is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a new day. Tomorrow this is a new day right now. I'm just gonna go rest in between it, go to sleep. Maybe I'll dream tonight, some fire dreams, and it's always summer. Summer's my muse, and it always works out the way it's supposed to be, and it's so funny. I actually, what did I do? So when I ate breakfast this morning, I grabbed another journal that I had from a long time ago, and I was reading it this morning. And I just kind of scanned through it because I just haven't read that material in a long time. And as of right now, I don't really remember it, other than I know that like the stuff that was cool, and it kind of. It had me to let go of something today. I had to let go of a piece of my past today. And in doing so, it brought my future. And then when I let go of that thing of the past, everything changed. It was exactly what it had to be. I had to surrender, and I had to give up something that I was trying, that I didn't really think I was holding on to it, but evidently I was. And And when I let go of it, that's how all this stuff happened. And the first painting that I did tonight is a picture of me, it looks like. And it's like my eyes are kind of like bleeding and water coming out of them at the same time. And I don't know, it's pretty crazy. It's not the best picture, but I actually didn't get to take a good picture of it being done. I took one before and it was kind of, it was rough. But I just didn't have the right paint, and I need the right stuff. But it was exactly what it needed to be. It was perfect. It was what it was, and my art is like that. So like the first step of me painting tonight was like a super surrender emotional thing, because I was stepping away from something, and I was stepping away, and that was my last thing. That was me exiting out all of that and getting rid of all of that. Well, I gave everything I could. I tried my best. I did everything I could to help, and I gave them every option in the world, and it sucks, but it had to be done. And it just sucks because I want people to be happy. I want people to find peace. I want people to be able to trust themselves. I want people to be able to make good decisions. I want people to be successful. I want people to fucking be happy. But the only way any of that happens is if you want to change, and if you do the things you need to change. I can't do it for you. You have to do it. I can tell you how I've done it. I can show you how I've done it. I can sit back to you. I hold your hand. But I can't do it for you. And in order to do it, you got to give up the world. And that's what's so hard. Is giving up the world that you think is real, and then stepping into one that your whole life you thought was fake. But once you step into the world of invisible, of what's real, and the invisible world is just you. It's just able to understand you because you are invisible to yourself. And then you start walking in that world, that invisible world, and you start feeling who you are. You start feeling everything. You start to understand everything that you ran from your whole life. Everything changes. And it's worth everything that you walked away from. It's priceless. Because it actually is real. And it changes everything. You take your control back and you fucking become abundant as hell. You're rich as you ever wanted to be. And you're happy and you have peace. And you understand that it will all work out in the end because you're more than capable of overcoming and facing anything that comes your way. And it's really not that bad. Because that moment will pass quick. And you'll figure out the answer. Because you give yourself time. I don't know, I'm going to bed. I gotta go. I love y'all. Peace.
We'll leave it to chance, taking over the night, 'cause there's no one here to say no. Our toes in the sand, dancing under the stars, speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, set, let's go, let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. Starting tonight. Let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight. Get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. We'll leave it to chance, taking over the night. 'Cause there's no one here to say no. Our toes in the sand, dancing under the stars. Speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Light it up, light it up, light it up, find your summer high. Starting tonight, let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight. Get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. Starting tonight, let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight, get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer high. We'll leave it to chance, taking over the night. 'Cause there's no one here to say no. Our toes in the sand, dancing under the stars. Speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer high. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Light it up, light it up, light your summer high. Starting tonight, let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight, get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. toes in the sand, dancing under the stars. Speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, set, let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Light it up, light your summer, light it up, light your summer high. Starting tonight, let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight, get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, set, let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. We'll leave it to chance, taking over the night. 'Cause there's no one here to say no. Our toes in the sand, dancing under the stars. Speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, set, let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. Starting tonight, let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight, get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. We'll leave it to chance, taking over the night. 'Cause there's no one here to say no. Our toes in the sand, dancing under the stars. Speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Light it up, light it up, light it up, find your summer high. Starting tonight, let everything go. Time to see it with your own eyes. Stop trying to fight, get out of control. Yeah, we'll make it till the sunrise. So while you're ready, say let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. toes in the sand, dancing under the stars. Speed it up and then we'll go slow. So while you're ready, set, let's go. Let the fire glow. I think we can go all night. We got no reason to hold back. We ain't got no plans. I know we can go all night. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Find your summer, find your summer high. There's something in the air. Go ahead, lay down your head. 'Cause right now we got no cares. Find your summer, find your summer high. Can you feel it in the breeze? Yeah, it's taking over me. Light it up like TNT. Light it up, light it up, light it up, find your summer high. Starting tonight.